I ain't really gonna do the intro because it's just a high tech segment. So yeah,
All right, all right. So everybody heard the diss track, correct?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go last. Go ahead.
So the first of all, that beat go crazy. When that
Yeah.
beat hit,
It
that
do.
shit was crazy. Like Metro did his thing with that beat. He did his thing.
To be honest, that
Facts.
beat's kind of recycled.
It
Yeah, that
has.
little that was like Kanye sample, I think he used.
Yeah, because that beat's been flipped more than once. I've heard it several times.
Cause ain't that the same sample he used to make Easy?
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah. But honestly, the song could have ended after Kendrick verse. I don't think 50 needed that second verse. Like the song was over after that.
Yeah, because then I'm like, Metro was just letting the beat ride and just letting niggas know how fire the beat is. And then Future
For
came
real.
back in like,
The
fuck it,
last
I'm gonna just rap
45
over this.
seconds.
Right.
Damn it! I really wish Landon had showed up because this was gonna be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to talk him. He was like, but he wanted to wait. And I'm like, all right.
Wait on what? It's gonna be old news by the time we touch it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
To be honest, I think we should change our format.
of what? When we drop?
We should do like little bites. So like when
Well,
big
that's what
stuff
I'm
happens, we
saying.
hop on.
Right. I'm willing to do like if we present a new segment where if some hot shit happen in between when we drop, we just hop online and we do a hot take of that one topic or two topics, whatever happened. So we don't be behind like a week behind the shit, or it don't
I
become old
know,
news by the time.
but you know what's crazy is we will do it, and then the next day something crazy will happen, and then 2 weeks later we talk about it. I'm like shit old by then.
Right.
Hell, I gotta go back and think of like when some crazy shit happened. I'm like, hey, remember an hour after the podcast this happened?
Right. Because rarely does some crazy shit happen while we recording, and then we could do like a breaking news segment or some shit.
And then like sometimes shit be happening like after the podcast and shit. Like the next day when she might go down and say, damn.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what.
No, I wanted to argue with Landon because I was like, damn it, I wanted to argue with Landon about this.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure he had a lot of shit to say because I'm like, this the one time where he can argue Kendrick actually has some shit to say.
Well, because Kendrick is my Nicki Minaj for Landon.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck
Oh,
it, I'm just gonna come out and say it.
go ahead.
I think people are reacting to the shock value of it because they weren't expecting this out of the blue. But to be honest with you, the race was kind of weak
How y'all know you was gonna say that?
because it. Cause I'm like, oh man, he went at Drake and Cole, and I'm like,
I mean, for the record, most of that was directed towards Drake, not really Cole.
that
but, but to be honest,
what was that
yeah,
that bar he said
That whole when he said Prince outlived Mike Jack line,
that's what he was
that
talking
was
about
shot
Drake.
at Drake.
That was Drake.
Um, what was the some for all the dogs? Uh,
That was Drake.
something. K won't see nines. You'll be in the pet cemetery. All that was by Drake.
If I can find it.
So I'm like, Cole ain't really got to respond. Drake do.
Yeah, you.
Cause he said,
I'm seeing all this fanfare for this, and I'm like, I hope this is like a warning shot, and you got more in the tank because this didn't really hit the way it was supposed to. Well, it just goes back to my point of, I said Kendrick is not. He's really He's really good at creating a vibe. But is he going to be able to sustain a beef on this scale? Because he's never done it before. And then everyone, big fan,
he can go
everybody
toe to toe Drake if you want to.
Well, the thing is Drake is a seasoned beef rapper. Kendrick's never done this on the scale before. Not on the real stage. And they said, "Oh, Kendrick's a battle rapper." I'm like, has he ever really been in something like this? Because remember, Drake sent Meek to the Shadow Realm. Like,
that's
yes,
because Meek brought a knife to a gunfight.
But yes, I know that Meek isn't the same caliber as he's not the same caliber as Kendrick, but at the same time of you did control. Niggas went at you and you didn't respond back. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck did you do all this shit for? Because Big Sean went at you. You kind of really didn't say anything back, really.
And speaking of that, once again, he took this nigga Shine because he overshadowed the fact that Sean just dropped a new song. The fact that Sean dropped a new song and then this shit happened overshadowed the fuck out of that. Niggas didn't give a fuck.
Bro, the song was decent though.
The song is decent, but as soon as the damn album came out, everybody started talking about the damn Kendrick verse.
Because Big Sean
they say that it's kind of fucked up.
Because to be honest, Big Sean hasn't really been putting his best foot forward. Like, when was the last time you put a decent album? 2015, and then you were in the running to be in that conversation with the other three, but you bowed out. You was too busy, hunching with Janae, doing love songs, and doing movies and doing all this other shit. Right? Well, I was depressed, and now you're talking about, oh, I'm back now, nigga. It's 6 years too late now. What the fuck you been doing? Talking about, oh, your so-called big three. Nigga, you lost. And Big Sean's one of my favorite rappers, but I'm like, nigga, you been fucking off this whole time, and now shit's back hot again. So now there's this whole Cold War going on, and nigga, you don't have the status to really be in this conversation.
No, he ain't really. I mean, skill wise, he always had the utmost potential, but as far as everything else, he lacking the accolades.
If Big Sean didn't choose pussy, he would probably be like up there with Future and Drake and Kendrick and Cole.
Big Sean lacks.
That would have been like the 5-5 right there.
He doesn't have
because all of them would have been their prime. But Big Sean did choose pussy.
Yeah, he lacking the accolades because now, at this point, he's an honorable mention.
He's an honorable mention, Big Sean.
Because Kanye was dissing Big Sean, and they was like talking shit about Big Sean. I'm like, Big Sean was the best rapper on good music. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
By far.
At one point, yeah.
Because to be honest, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go viral. Kendrick, as far as lyrical ability and success, is on par with Nicki Minaj. No more, no less.
That's two different styles of rap, though.
Not necessarily. It's a lot of pitch changes. It's a lot of voice filters. It's a lot of up and down and side to side and doing really off the wall shit.
In terms of sound, yeah.
They rap
sound, yeah. But I'm talking about like bar for bar, like nah.
You talking about skill or success?
Both.
Ooh. No.
I mean, if you saying success, then you implying that Kendrick has been the only successful artist in his generation.
What are you talking about? Nicki, not the fact. Nicki is the fact that Nicki, as far as success and lyrical ability, is on par with Kendrick. They are about the same. Their rapping ability is the same. Their lyrical ability is the same. Nicki is a little bit more poppy than Kendrick, but a lot of their careers ride on mystique more than, oh my god, that bar was crazy.
That's how I've taken itself.
Also, their fan base is very similar in that they will kind of, avoid the reality of the situation to defend them. So it's like Kendrick's position in hip hop is not as high as his fans make it out to be.
I just think it's tough to make that comparison when literally there's nobody else in that you can really compare to Nicki lyrically like that. That's like active right now.
Because to be honest,
because we have a big three in male rap, but not in female rap. It's just her.
Because Kendrick, as far as hits and success, but the thing is, upon lyrical ability, he's on par with Meek and Ross and that tier 2 section. He cannot rap with Cole. Here's my only issue with Kendrick is it's not the music. I love the music, but the thing is they make him is the mystique of him, the originality of he does things different than the other two. But the thing is, the lyrical ability is not even on the same planet as Cole. It never was. I don't understand why people keep saying that. Listen to J. Cole rap and listen to Kendrick rap. It's not the same thing. And they give him a lot of credit for being a conscious rapper, but I don't give two fucks about conscious rap. Your subject matter of positivity, I don't give a fuck. That doesn't add to your ability as a rapper.
I mean, yeah, his fans don't feel different, but it's just
no.
I don't know.
J. Cole, the nigga that barred Drake on a beat, the nigga who literally predicted Big Pump's failure. You're comparing J. Cole, Jermaine, to Top of the Morning, what the fuck are we talking about here? This nigga's whole career has been fucking catchphrases and voice filters.
I wish I knew a Kendrick verse word for word that I can bring up right now, but I don't. I don't know. I mean, look, he got some shit, but I don't listen.
Think about it is my point.
I know, cause it's like I'll listen to him, but not like that. I'm not like a core Kendrick fan.
Kendrick will, he'll walk all over Cole and Drake. Give me a dope Kendrick line right now, and they all just go, well, that's not really his thing. No, nigga, that is the point.
Yeah, Lander would be better for the argument, but Yeah, it's it's there, man. I mean, it'd have been different if like somebody else in TDE was the quote unquote the best. But
J. Cole not going with Spawn. Drake, little light skin that's going with Spawn.
First of all,
well, that's the thing. Cole ain't really got to respond. Drake do. Most of them bars was directed at him.
also, people will compare Kendrick to Drake as far as lyrical ability, and I'm like, that's a bit of a stretch to go. Oh well, you got to win the Ghostwriter. So it's like this fucking Ghostwriter shit is annoying because they only do it to Drake. They don't do it to anybody else because Drake is not even the only A-list rapper that has been using that he's used bars from somebody else. He's not the only rapper to do that, and he was far from the first one to do it. But that's the only thing that they can hold against him.
Well, yeah.
Now Drake does have a problem because now he has to get this beef, and it's gonna get messy, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Well, he just has to respond because now for the silverback, it looks like he's getting bullied. I mean, I understand him and Cole, him and Cole on tour right now, but at some point, my nigga, when you get some free time, I'm gonna need you to find a studio and respond.
No, this is way deeper than the back and forth. This has become a whole civil war because Metro's too much of a bitch to say something publicly to like really, because him and Drake have an issue, and Metro's just gonna put niggas in front of him to handle it.
Well, yeah, Metro, because Metro can't rap. I mean, he
Yeah,
just all he can do is talk shit on Twitter.
yeah, but you tweet and deleting this shit. I'm like, nigga, you look like a bitch. Instead of just saying the shit with your chest, you're utilizing a beef with Future and Drake because now they have a beef now. And then Metro posted, "Pick your sides and stay there." So now, what is 21 supposed to do? He's in a very unique position.
Facts.
Ross apparently unfollowed Drake on Instagram. That's something I didn't see coming.
Where the fuck that come from?
Because now niggas got to pick sides, and it's gonna get messy.
I would have expected him to ride with Drake more than anything.
Apparently, from what I was reading, Dirk is taking Drake's side. 21 can't say shit because when he just had him and Drake just put out a project, and Metro produced basically all his good shit.
Right, him and Metro still close. So I mean, it'd probably be the safest for him not to just stay silent.
Rocky, I think, is taking Metro's side. So now you have Future, Rocky, Future, and a whole bunch of other niggas I don't know about yet, versus Drake and I think like a handful of people on his side. This has become like a little civil war. So I guess this is like the showdown we've always wanted. And now Kendrick's
Out of
involved.
fucking nowhere.
You know,
Well, on Metro side, it makes sense because why not? I got a problem with this nigga, and I know somebody else who got a problem with this nigga. So why not call him?
Why hold on, hold on. Why Drake didn't just do What a Time to Be Alive 2 first before he did Her Loss?
I don't.
One thinking about it.
I mean,
Nigga, Future been asking you for years. Let's finish this, bro. Future been asking, Future and Metro been asking, hey, let's finish this. Drake been on some whole other shit, making all these soft ass albums and shit. They could have been dropped What Time to Be Alive, and then Drake could have went back to doing what he was doing.
I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Sure. I mean, Drake has kind of done everything there is to be done. So it's like, I did that already. We did it. It was fun. We did Jumpman. We did, Diamonds Dancing. It was a good album, but I want to move on to the next thing. Because remember, Drake has seen more commercial success than the rest of them. You're kind of bored. Like, how many features has this nigga done? Like,
More than enough.
I don't.
So has Future.
Yeah, but Future is kind of limited on his on the scope of the music he makes. Like Drake,
Future knows what he can't do, and he's not going outside of his box. Future can do a little bit of something, a little bit of something, but he's not going as far as Drake trying to please everybody in every genre.
Well, I mean, but the thing is, Drake has never been the guy that's only been pigeonholed to doing trap music. He's been doing R&B since he started. Hell, the first song I've ever heard him do was R&B. I've heard him do that. I've heard him do pop. I've heard him do he was singing in Spanish. He was rapping in Spanish.
Which was ass.
Exactly. That because Drake went to, got the inspiration and the influences to make different music for different genres. Future stayed in the trap almost his entire life. So all he knows is trap music.
Yeah, but that's you're doing it because he's kind of doing it because he has to. Drake doesn't need to do that. And also, the thing is how that sound becomes stale over time.
Future music would never get stale.
Well, think of it. Everyone was hyping up this new Future record and this new Future album, and everyone just kind of went, eh.
I would play Codeine music right now in the club, and the whole club would say new Future.
Yeah, but the thing is the album came out, everyone just kind of went collectively, just went, eh. That was okay, I guess, and just moved on to the next thing. Like,
yeah, this only has traction because of the song with Kendrick. If you take that song off, then it's a regular ass Metro and Future project.
It was like 7, 8 songs that I fucked with. The rest
Same
of it was
here.
like, okay, it was some songs was Metro doing his thing, other was Future doing his thing. It's only a couple of them where they actually like, bro, this song is so fucking raw, 100 way through. Like, it's a song that I almost had no skips up until like the middle part of it.
well,
Airpan. I think on one of them songs he tried to do some other shit that wasn't trap beats, and I'm like, yeah, wasn't really feeling it.
Because that's not his thing. He's trying to please the minority. If he made just straight trap beats and trap music like they regularly do, that album would have been an instant classic. Because that's classic Future and Metro.
Yeah, yeah, potential, but yeah, this album only has traction because of this Kendrick song.
Drake came out with two back-to-back R&B type albums, then dropped Honestly Never Mind. Like, what the fuck was that? That gap was retarded.
I
I'm
hate
sorry,
to
not
say,
retarded. That
I,
that gap was crazy.
I hate to say this. Trust me, I shit on this album, and I hate to say it, but honestly, never mind. If you listen to it now, it aged pretty good.
That's because it's house music.
Yeah, but like when you actually
Yeah,
digest it, it's not bad.
literally, yeah. Like you can play this at a decent little restaurant and be like, okay, now just get a little vibe in here because that album is like dance music.
Well, to be honest, hip hop as a whole is starting to fall off a little bit
Because
because
when you can play that shit in H&M and Forever 21, yeah, that shit gonna age gracefully.
yeah, because I mean, think about it. Like the only one really doing producing right now is like Sexy Red. Also, I got a lot of trouble for this on Instagram, but I said that Ice Spice, out of all the girls, was producing the best music, and everyone got mad at me.
I I would say Ice Spice and
I can see
Glorilla.
that.
But they got mad at me, but I stand by what I said. I said that like almost a month ago. Ice Spice is putting out songs that people want to hear, so is Sexy Red. Nicki Minaj put out an album that had a couple good songs on it, but it was all samples. Um, Lotto, eh. Cardi B just put out two songs, and they not bad, but they eh. It's like eh. Like hip hop as a whole is starting to get stale.
The thing is, Lotto the only one actually is actually trying to rap.
Yeah, but the thing is the songs aren't good. The songs are just okay.
Yeah.
Rip Me Out the Plastic was
Realistically,
good.
yeah. I
That
mean,
was
I don't
last
know. To
year.
me, it's just Ice Spice is just making shit for the
Glorilla
club
and
to me.
Sexy Red got the two hottest songs on the charts right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Glorilla does.
Glorilla came out with Glow a month ago, and it's still top 10.
Well,
And Sexy Red just came out with her little song, and she in the top 5.
when I said that initially, the Glow song wasn't out yet. So yeah, Glow is coming out, but she gon' I thought she was out too. She came back, but
Well, she had to, because after that bullshit Cha 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 song, that she had to do something.
yeah,
Because when the world told her that wasn't it, her ass went back in the studio.
Yeah, she went right back to that girl who made Hop Out the Red Light. Cause yeah, Cha Cha Cha, that's hell no. I don't even see that song no more.
Because that shit was 2 pack of ass. I'm like, nah, this ain't it.
That's what
I
she
predict.
get. Hang with them
I,
New York niggas. That's what she
I,
get. She learned her
I,
lesson.
That's,
I predict
I'm
that
like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know who told you this is the green light and put this shit out as a single, but you need to fire that nigga.
all I'm gonna say is Kendrick better have an amazing album behind this attack. Because if you give me, listen, you don't, because now you done started the Civil War. So now
The
everybody's
dumbest part about
separated.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but the
But
dumbest part about all this is Kendrick might probably ain't gonna drop an album because he's Kendrick. He will literally do this and then go back to what the fuck he was doing.
He said he got another one in the tuck, but you ain't gonna hear it no time soon. It's probably ain't gonna drop for another 3 years.
that's fine. But listen, you better not start this. You gonna start this whole war and then stir the pot. You better not give me more. My auntie is a man now. Shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
Hey, wherever he decided to go, he has got to be a good direction. Because if
No,
you finna make niggas wait another
So
5 years, this shit gotta the expectation
we
shit gotta
can
through the
get a
fucking
whole
roof.
bunch of so we can get a whole bunch of Kendrick features until the album drop in 3 years.
If he
all I'm,
decide to do, if he decide to stay outside like that, yeah.
here's the deal. Drake and J. Cole are on tour together. So I'm expecting a response within a month. Gotta say something.
Well,
With that said, if J. Cole decide to, to put the friendly shit aside and really start to play, and the shit go crazy, we get to really see who's the best because everybody get to take the gloves off and really see who is who. And
Oh
to
well,
be honest,
yeah. I mean, yeah. If Cole actually decides to get involved, then yeah, that's where shit gets interesting. Especially with him about to drop. So
I need Big Sean to crawl down off Janae and actually get into this since he mentioned the big three in his song too. I'm like, all right, it's a little bit it's too little too late, but you might as well try since you said something.
I mean, well, people ain't even he probably he a non-factor right now because his shit got overshadowed. But yeah, I mean, I'd imagine if he do get involved, then yeah, he probably gonna be on Cole and Drake's head.
No, but he gotta like I need like 2010 Jake. I mean I need like 2011, 2012 Big Sean, not
Not current Sean.
we was raised by the wolves. I swear I was so fucking mad.
Hey,
He was in the mix and took himself out
he
of it.
was. Yeah.
And then he ain't gonna diss Kanye after Kanye shit on him in public. I would if I was Big Sean, I would diss Kanye too.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna do that.
Nah, that ain't the type of nigga he is. I'm not even gonna diss a nigga. I'm gonna just address this shit in person. Like, nigga, fuck with this shit you talking about. No Drake jams.
No, I want you know what? Because I know they pieced up behind the scenes, but he ain't gonna do it. But you know what? Just for the thrill of like, you know what? On second thought,
And another thing.
like you know what? I've been thinking. I changed my mind. I
Yeah. But no shit. We'll see. I mean, they got time.
Drake in Miami looking
They
stressed
more
out.
time. Yeah.
I hate this.
Yeah, they got time. This probably gonna linger for probably another couple days, and then shit gonna die down until they respond. So shit, we'll see what happens.
Y'all got anything else on the docket while we're here?
That was worth mentioning. Not that I remember.
Academics is still beefing with Meek Mill, and it's the most hilarious beef in the whole wide world.
I ain't know they still beefing.
Nah, they was going back and forth. The niggas having an ego off right now. I mean, they got so paid to the point. Ack was on stream telling people to call the governor's office and report Meek Mill. for threats of violence. Is that all we got?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little hot take.
Yep. Most of stuff we can say for next week.
Hopefully something will happen by next week.
Hopefully.
All right, are we done? I'm gonna hop out there.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.